Hi, Leo. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing excellent. Today, we're going to take a look to see why are you the unforgettable ex. Now, this could be any ex that is perceiving you like this, so you'll probably know who it is once we kind of get more into the reading. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Violetta Alexis, and I've been a tarot reader since 2020. And if you are returning, well, obviously, welcome back. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Show me Leo's ex. What made Leo irreplaceable to this person? What made Leo irreplaceable to this person? The Queen of Pentacles. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting that. Sagittarius got Queen of Wands, which I like. I feel like I expected that, but the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you guys have some very strong earth placements. I think it's the earth placement that you may have that makes this person attracted to you. Like, this is somebody who may feel like you are the wife type or maybe the husband type, whatever gender you identify with. Somebody who's stable, somebody who's business minded, somebody who takes care of themselves, somebody who's structured, kind of has it together, or somebody that they felt like had potential to become that. But this is not like a run of the mill kind of side chick or a side guy, side dude that they view you as. They view you as somebody that they can build with or that they would want to build for. The Queen of Pentacles is the type that you go into business with. She's the type that you take home to meet your mom, to meet your family, the person that you buy a house for or buy a house with. The Ace of Wands. I feel like the sex was good. To be honest, I feel like the sex was really good between the two of you. I think this is somebody who found you. It's funny because I was kind of getting this for Sagittarius as well. So kind of interesting. But I feel like you really motivated this person. Like, if you're somebody who's a really hard worker, if you take really good care of yourself, if you have a good routine, if you're like the wife or the husband type, that was inspiring and attractive to them. Like, it's weird because there's something about you where you're very self-sufficient, but it's like it made them want to do for you. And I mean, this is hard to find because I think that this is somebody who looks at you and is like, oh, like Leo wants me but doesn't need me. And that's attractive to some people. To some people, that's attractive. And so there's this spark that you used to give them. And I don't know and I feel like it's just by you leading through example, leading by example. So if you're the type, like, you get up at a certain time and, you have your meal prep maybe, right? And then you go to the gym and then you do this and that, like, that's inspiring to them. And I'm not saying that that's what it is. There's just something very structured, maybe in the way that you think or what it is that you do and how you live your life that they find attractive. And they may feel like you have incredible work ethic. Damn. For some of you, you're this person's like baby's mom, maybe. For some of you, you may be bisexual or you like women as well. Like, if you're a woman, you like women, like, that's attractive to them. If you're a man and you have more feminine energy, that's attractive to them. And I think with that Queen of, sorry, my parents' dog is here. It scared the crap out of me. I don't know if you heard that. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress is here. So this is like some kind of evolution or progress that this person saw in you. So you have to think, right? The Empress is all of the queens combined. She's the Queen of Pentacles, she's the Queen of Cups, she's the Queen of Wands, she's all of it. She's the Queen of Swords. She has it all. And then seeing you go from the Queen of Pentacles, which is already incredible, seeing how inspiring and attractive that is, and then turning in or progressing towards the Empress energy, that's the divine feminine, the very creative, like the creme de la creme of the queens. Damn, Leo, like, can this be my reading, please? For some of you, this person, you had this person's baby, okay? Or for some of you, this is a person who wanted to get you pregnant. I feel like the sex was so good for this person. I'm not even trying to be gross, but with the ace, when you see the Ace of Wands and the Empress together, the Ace of Wands can be like a phallic shape or, a little testosterone kind of vibe. Like, I don't feel like this person ever had an issue in the bedroom with you. Like, if they did, I'd be surprised. It's almost like you guys were on the same page, maybe with certain things, like how you wanted to go about your work life or what you wanted for like your vision or the things you wanted to learn. But they may have felt like they fumbled the bag a little. Can you just tell me about that? I don't need two cards. Just tell me about that Empress. There's something, some kind of creative. Ooh, and I feel like this person looks at you and sees somebody who's just like sharp as a tool, or what is it? Quick as a whip. I can't remember what the saying is. But not only are you nurturing and loving and creative and gorgeous or handsome, you're also quick-witted. Like you're not afraid to speak what's on your mind. Like if you need to say something, this person feels like you will step up and you will say something. And I think that that's what they find so attractive about you. It's interesting because it's like this soft energy meets this very sharp, kind of assertive, quick-witted person. I'm getting this picture of a dog with his tail between his legs. I think that's how you made this person feel sometimes. And not that you were intentionally doing that. I mean, maybe you were. So let's see. The death card. I think this person saw the way that you were evolving because, like I said, we saw that Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, and this person saw you evolving. And for some of you, it's that they saw you evolving without them or doing better without them. And I think it was the evolution of you that made them like, oh, I fucked up somewhere, you know? Like these changes that you were making in their life or in your life, the changes you were making in their life kind of made them step back and be like, okay, did I mess up? Because I do think that they believe they fumbled the bag. The star reversed. There was something about you specifically that you changed or how you evolved that caused them to lack faith or caused them to lack hope that they could get you again or that this would work. What was the change that made them? What was the change? The Hierophant reverse, my way or the highway. You got real stubborn real quick. Like, okay, you don't want to get it together, cool, or something like that. And there was something here where maybe you like changed an educational path, or maybe you something evolved in regards to your spiritual or religious beliefs. Like maybe you became more evolved through spiritual endeavors or spiritual practices. And that could have made you become incredibly gung ho about who you surrounded yourself with or what you wanted or whatever it may be. The Three of Swords. Damn. I think like, yes, this could be them, but immediately what I got is that they know that they hurt you. I think that was a big lesson for them, quite frankly. I mean, like, I'm looking at the eyes on there, and I'm just feeling like this person feels some kind of guilt. Can you tell me about that Three of Swords? The Eight of Pentacles reverse. I feel like it's because they didn't put in an effort. It's like they fumbled the bag or they didn't meet a standard. I heard I'll never meet their standard. I think that they believe that they'll never be able to meet a standard. But if there's a will, there's a way, right? No. But it's that feeling of like maybe they didn't make you feel good enough, or does this person feel good enough for Leo? No. Judgment reversed. It's like a denial, I think sometimes. I think there's a bit of a denial. I also think that there's something about this person misjudging you and who you are. Like, for instance, like if they judged you by how you look or something, and they misconstrued something just based upon your appearance or how you dress. They're like, oh damn, I kind of fucked that up because that was not the case at all. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, let's say you're really blonde, like you're blonde and you have big boobs or something like that, right? And people automatically think you're stupid. Like, that's. And so maybe they like realize, oh damn, like Leo is actually not what I thought. I think there's something about that as well. And I think that they feel like you have healed successfully. But I do think that they feel some kind of way. But they also they feel some kind of way about hurting you. But at the same time, there's this denial, or I don't want to look at it. Like, I don't want to look at it. Let's see what they would secretly say to you, or what they wish they could say to you, or a message that they'd never dare to send. The Nine of Wands reversed. Oh, I don't want to take all of those. Okay, the Nine of Wands reversed. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. I should have fought harder, and I wasted your time and mine. The Ace of Cups, I still love you. I want to start over. That's what I'm getting with that Ace of Cups. Like, they want to start over. They still have love for you. It's still there. So why don't they? Let's see. Why don't they? The Queen of Swords and the Hermit reversed. So, Leo, um, I definitely feel like you guys can be the type of person where you can talk it straight. Like, you can be very straightforward. And this is somebody who feels like maybe you went through a dark night of the soul, or you went through some kind of healing journey, or self love journey, or whatever it is. And they look at you and they see somebody who came out wiser, not somebody who broke down and ruined their lives because of a breakup or because of pain. Like, you evolved. You evolved even more than where they saw you. From the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. And I think that they believe that, like, this person already doesn't want to look at the truth of a situation and their own wrongdoing. So why would they, if they can't do it for themselves or be honest with themselves, then why would they come to you? Because especially if they feel like you're gonna, read them the riot act, or especially if they feel like, you're gonna tell it like it is, which you very well may. And so I think that there's a paranoia around that, even though they love you, or they still feel like they want to offer you something. But they might be like, well, why even waste my time? Or is this person going to take any action towards Leo within the next month? Is this person going to take any action towards Leo within the next month? The Two of Pentacles reverse, the Temperance. Mm, one more. The Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like they would have to get out of their head first. Like, right now, they're just kind of like, maybe I just kind of need to drop it, because they might be at peace, or they may have finally found like some kind of level headedness right now. But I feel like in order to do this, in order to make things right or whatever, I feel like they would have to get out of their head. I do feel like eventually they will. I think that they'll probably take a chance, and they'll probably reach out, but only after they've reached some level of like, okay, like I can do this, like I'm good. So let's see what you're being guided to do now in regards to this person. Should Leo move on or reconnect? The Page of Pentacles. Why? The Devil reversed. Listen, I would not usually recommend going back to an ex, but the Page of Pentacles in the upright is a yes. Okay. So, and I asked why. Okay, don't shoot me. I asked why, and I got the Devil reverse, which means that there is some kind of understanding. There is some kind of like okay, I fucked up. Or there's some accountability here in some way, or there may be some kind of accountability. So it's up to you on what you want to do with that. Let me get general advice. General advice for Leo. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Okay. The Lovers in the World. Like, I feel like you're looking for a very specific kind of relationship. And I don't know what that looks like, you know, but don't give up on that. Don't give up on that kind of relationship. Like, you don't need to lower your standards. Like, if somebody doesn't get it, they don't get it. You know, if somebody doesn't get it, if they don't have that vision that you have, if they're not trying to evolve, if they're not trying to mature, don't try to force it. I think that for a lot of you, it's about you really focusing on your money, your legacy, your wealth, what you're going to leave behind. I feel like you guys are about to come into some money personally. But it may be that you're needing to educate yourself a little bit more on something, or you need to open yourself up to collaboration and learning through groups or other people or potential teaching. Okay, for some of you. So definitely an interesting read, Leo. Let me know how that resonated for you in the comments below. As always, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, then you can visit www.violettaalexis.com. You can find that in the description box below. I also offer one-on-one sessions between me and you, and I take text and call at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. And I'm available every Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I hope that you guys have a good one, and hopefully I will talk to you soon. Have a good one, Leo. Bye for now.